Sheikh, can I tell one story?
No.
I think I might have shared it last year. It's one of my favorite stories from the Salaf. It's the story of Abu Bakr ibn Shibli, rahimahullah ta'ala, when he says in Damascus that we got taken by highway robbers. Like there was a group of bandits that took a group of ulama hostage. They tied them up and they stole everything from them. And Abu Bakr says, I was watching, and the chief of the bandits, basically the gang leader, wasn't eating or drinking. So everybody else is eating and drinking our food. The gang leader wasn't eating or drinking. So I told him, just out of curiosity, I was like, why aren't you eating? He said, Alhamdulillah, I'm fasting. Like, wait, what? What do you mean you're fasting? Right? So you rob scholars while you, like, man, we talk about people not backbiting while they're fasting and invalidating their fast with like TikTok. This guy took it another level. Like he's robbing people. He steals while he's fasting. There's a good ending to the story. All right. So the guy that was robbing people while he was fasting, does anyone remember what he said to Abu Bakr when he asked him, why are you even fasting? He said, لَقَدْ أَغْلَقْتُ بَيْنِي وَبَيْنَ اللَّهِ أَبْوَابًا كَثِيرًا. He said to him, listen, Sheikh, I have shut way too many doors between me and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I didn't want to shut this door so that perhaps Allah will call me through it again. Maybe Allah will call me back to him. And Abu Bakr al-Shibli said, I saw this man in Hajj the next year. And he made tawbah. And he was in the front lines of the prayer. He was doing tawaf. And I went up to him and I saw the brightness. And he mentioned, subhanAllah, diya'an fil wajh. He said, I saw the brightness in his face. And I said to him, what happened to you? And he said, Alhamdulillah, Allah called me back through that door. Which also shows you, shaitan will tell you, you've already done this, you might as well do that. Your angel, the goodness in you, your taqwa will say, just because you've done all this, don't do this as well. Don't give up your prayer. Don't give up your fasting. Don't give up your ibadah. You still have hope, but you got to come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Now here's the thing. Had the man continued to be a highway robber, had he continued down that path, had he said, you know what? What's the point? Then he would have died in his sinfulness. But it's also the point. The fact that you're here, alhamdulillah, the fact that you're listening to this even online, that means that there's still something inside of you that craves Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Don't shut the door. Right? So don't shut the door because of those sins and be like, I've just done way too much now to ever have any hope of coming back. Instead, use that newfound desire to come back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.